Hi everyone. Did you know that sugar and bad fats actually shrink our brain? Now, I know we've just been through December, Christmas, and New Year, and we're faced with bad fats and sugar there if you're not disciplined. And to be honest, I'm not that disciplined. And also, if you've got a birthday like I have in January, we get through the sugar and the bad fats only to be faced with more sugar and bad fats in the form of a birthday cake. Well, I've actually found this book. It's called The Sugar Brain Fix by Mike Dow. And yes, I'm sorry that it's backwards. Yeah, I'm sure you can read it though. It talks about, well, basically, our bodies haven't changed that much since we were hunter gatherers. What has changed is our ability to come up with ideas and to solve problems. And so we found this plot of land. We started to till the soil, planted the seeds out of the fruit that we find and the vegetables that we found as we were traveling. Um, we raised cattle and bred cattle for meat. And then what happened was as time went on, we we built the houses around it. We came up with we ended up trading. First of all, we ended up trading the vegetables and the meat to nearby villages, to travellers, and then money came into the equation, and that's when things started to get overwhelming. And so, anyways, we further down the line again, we set up factories, production lines, started to put more sugar and more bad fats and sugar into the food that we were producing to make it taste better. For some reason, we lost our way with our taste buds. And so, anyways, when we were hunter gatherers, we went through a process called ketogenesis. And that was basically because the food that we were eating as we found it, we would go for long periods of time before we came across any more food as we were out hunting and gathering. So finding the odd bush here and there. And so our bodies naturally knew how to store fats to use it rather than storing the sugar and using that. So ketogenesis is a natural process, and in this book it actually tells you it actually talks about the Mediterranean diet. Now he does another book called The Brain Fog Fix, and that was the first book that I came across. And I'm in the process of reading that as well, because at the moment with the night shift brain, I'm suffering a little bit of brain fog. And so the Mediterranean diet is basically, it's not much meat, it's mainly fish, nuts, seeds, fruit and vegetables, and oils from, well, mainly olive oil. And I'm talking about the cold pressed is the best option. Not Don't go for the little spray bottles of oil. That's actually bad fats. It's trans fats when I talk about bad fats. So what this does is it actually grows the same with, paired up, the Mediterranean diet and the ketogenesis diet. It actually grows the parts of your brain that sugar and bad fats shrink. And so I thought I would share that with you, and I hope it's give you some useful insights. And I highly recommend the Brain Fog book, and I'm sure I'm only at the start of this book, but it already is. I already feel I have the confidence to say I highly recommend this book as well. I've seen some of Mike Dowell's like abilities on his the show that he was hosting, which was Freaky Eaters on TLC. So you can always look that up on YouTube. And yeah, I hope that helps. See you later, everyone.